Myths and facts about being an electrician and electrical work. Electrical work is one of the most essential yet misunderstood professions in the modern world. From powering homes to maintaining complex industrial systems, electricians play a crucial role in keeping society running smoothly. However, despite the importance of the trade, there are many myths and misconceptions surrounding what electricians do and how electrical systems actually work. These myths can lead to unsafe practices, poor decisions, and a lack of appreciation for the skill involved in the profession. Understanding the truth behind these misconceptions is important for both aspiring electricians and the general public. One of the most common myths is that electrical work is easy and requires little skill. Many people believe that with a few online tutorials they can handle most electrical tasks themselves. While basic jobs like changing a light fixture may seem simple, electrical work as a whole requires a deep understanding of circuits, safety regulations, and system design. Electricians undergo extensive training and often years of hands-on experience to become fully qualified. The reality is that even a small mistake can lead to serious consequences, including electric shock, fire, or equipment damage. Electrical work is not just about connecting wires. It is about understanding how electricity behaves and ensuring systems operate safely and efficiently. Another widespread myth is that turning off a switch makes a circuit completely safe to work on. Many people assume that if a light or appliance is off, there is no electricity flowing through it. This is a dangerous misconception. In reality, a circuit can still be live even when a switch is off, especially if it has been wired incorrectly or if there are multiple power sources. Professional electricians always test circuits using proper tools before starting any work. The fact is that you should never rely solely on a switch. Verifying that power is truly isolated is a fundamental safety step. A related myth is that circuit breakers exist to protect people from electric shock. While breakers are essential safety devices, their primary function is to protect wiring and equipment from excessive current. They are designed to prevent overheating and reduce the risk of electrical fires. Although they may trip during a fault, they do not react quickly enough in all situations to prevent injury. The fact is that personal safety depends on safe working practices, proper insulation, and protective devices like residual current devices, RCDs, not just circuit breakers alone. Many people also believe that low voltage means low danger. This assumption can be misleading. While lower voltages generally pose less risk than high voltage systems, they are not harmless. Under certain conditions, even relatively low voltages can cause injury, especially in wet environments or when the body's resistance is reduced. Electricians are trained to treat all electrical systems with caution, regardless of voltage level. The fact is that electricity does not need to be high voltage to be dangerous. Another myth is that electricians only deal with wires and cables. In reality, the profession is far more complex and diverse. Electricians work with a wide range of systems, including control panels, automation equipment, renewable energy installations, and smart home technologies. They must be able to read technical drawings, troubleshoot faults, and understand both mechanical and electronic components. The fact is that modern electrical work often overlaps with advanced technology, requiring continuous learning and adaptation. There is also a common belief that electrical faults are always obvious. People expect sparks, smoke, or complete system failure when something goes wrong. However, many faults are subtle and develop over time. Loose connections, for example, can cause overheating without any visible signs until significant damage occurs. Similarly, insulation breakdown or minor voltage drops may not be immediately noticeable but can lead to long-term issues. The fact is that identifying electrical faults often requires careful testing and experience, not just visual inspection. Another misconception is that using more powerful devices will always improve performance. For instance, some people think installing a higher rated fuse or breaker will solve frequent tripping issues. This is a dangerous practice. Overcurrent protection devices are carefully selected to match the capacity of the wiring and equipment. Increasing their rating without addressing the underlying problem can allow excessive current to flow, potentially causing overheating and fire. The fact is that protective devices should never be altered without proper analysis and understanding. A popular myth among beginners is that color coding of wires is always consistent and reliable. While standards exist, older installations or poorly executed work may not follow them correctly. Assuming that a wire is safe based solely on its color can lead to serious mistakes. Electricians are trained to verify connections using testing equipment rather than relying on assumptions. The fact is that wire colors are helpful guidelines but should never replace proper testing. Some people also believe that electricians have a dangerous job that is mostly about risk. While it is true that electrical work involves hazards, modern safety standards and training significantly reduce these risks. Professional electricians follow strict procedures, use specialized tools, and wear protective equipment to ensure their safety. The fact is that when proper precautions are taken, electrical work can be performed safely and effectively. Finally, there is a myth that once an electrical system is installed, it will work indefinitely without maintenance. In reality, electrical systems can degrade over time due to wear, environmental conditions, and usage. Regular inspections and maintenance are essential to ensure continued safety and performance. The fact is that even the best installations require periodic checks to prevent future problems. In conclusion, the field of electrical work is surrounded by many myths that can lead to misunderstandings and unsafe behavior. By separating fact from fiction, we gain a better appreciation for the skill and responsibility involved in being an electrician. Electrical work is not just about wires. It is a disciplined trade that requires knowledge, precision, and a strong commitment to safety. Whether you are considering a career in the field or simply want to understand it better, recognizing these myths and facts is an important step toward making informed and safe decisions.